Everywhere.
It's universe.
All over the world.
True story about what?
Mir, I think you'll tell us about it.
Husband and wife.
But I don't know the people's names.
Okay, fine. So, they always tell stories about Akbar was a king and Birbal was like his advisor.
Okay.
So, one day Akbar asked Birbal, go find out around our kingdom find out in what house does the women rule and what house does the man rule.
Okay.
Like how many? Just do it like a survey.
Okay.
So he gave him 10 horses and 10 eggs, and he said, wherever the wife rules, you give him an egg, and wherever the man rules, you give him a horse.
Okay.
So he goes to the first house, knocks on the door, and this
and liquids you wrap them up in plastic.
I don't know, like some guy comes out. He's not too manly looking, and he comes out and he's like, he asks him. Birbal asks him, so does your wife rule or do you rule the house? And he's like, well, my wife does. So he gives him an egg. Goes to the next one, gives him another egg. That way he passes out 3 or 4 eggs, and then he goes to the next house, and this like really manly guy comes out, and he's like, of course I rule the house. So he's like, okay, well, you get a horse then. So he gives him a horse. And then he goes to the next couple of houses, it's all like egg guys. He gives them 1 or 2 eggs. And then the guy who he gave the horse to comes after him, and he's like, Birbal, wait, is there any way I can get a white horse? You gave me a red one. And he's like, why? He's like, well, my wife said it would be better if we had a white horse. He's like, well, how about you just give me the horse and you take this egg? So that way he goes around the town, and he's finally by nighttime he's passed out 9 eggs, no horses. He has 1 egg left, and he's like, all right, well, I'll finish tomorrow. So on his way home, he sees this girl who looks like kind of depressed. She's really pretty. She tells him I need work, blah blah blah. So he takes her to the castle or kingdom or whatever, and he tells her, okay, I'll get you like a job as like a maid or whatever. So he gets her a job. The next day, he wakes up. He's like about to leave to go finish his survey, and this guy runs over. He's like, oh, the king is calling you, and he's like, oh no, I'm actually going out to do something he assigned me. He's like, well, no, he said go see him for first thing this morning. So then he goes, and he's like, what? And he's like, that girl that you got the job here, you need to, let her go. And he's like, why? He's like, well, the queen's been bugging the crap out of me because she's so pretty. And right here is the 10th egg.